Welcome back to the Pound for Pound Box channel. My name's Eric, and today I will be giving you guys my final thoughts on Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk, which is supposed to happen in a couple hours, actually. We're in the U.S. time zone, so of course we know it's in Saudi Arabia, but this is a super anticipated fight. We know the outcome of the first fight when Usyk took it by decision. And to give my final thoughts, I think this is going to be a great fight. I think you guys do need to tune in. Please tune in to TYSON.com and make sure you guys watch the fight. Now, let's discuss, how does this fight play out? I do believe we're going to see a different fight. I always anticipated the first fight to look a little different, and I feel like that's what we're going to see today. I feel like in this fight, we're going to see Tyson Fury from the second Wilder fight, where he came in heavier. He came in to put his weight on Deontay Wilder, and the outcome was into a different favor in that fight, of course. I think we're going to see something very similar, but in a smarter fashion. You see, in the first fight, Oleksandr Usyk did win. He managed to win. I thought it was a closer fight than people might have thought, but I think that knockdown really separated and made the case for Oleksandr Usyk to win. Now, in this fight, I do believe Tyson Fury needs to put that weight to work. We know that he came in at 281 pounds. That's usually 20 pounds more than he usually comes in. He likes to come in at 260, 265. He likes to be on his tippy toes and move a little bit when he needs to. But against a guy that already has better footwork than you and is already faster than you, cut all that stuff out. You got to be that big, rugged fighter that you can be, like you did against Dillian Whyte or Deontay Wilder, and that's what Fury's going to end up doing. He gained that weight, and that gave me the strategy of what he's going to do. Of course, we've seen interviews of Tyson Fury saying he's coming for the knockout. He's saying it straightforward. I'm going to come, and I'm going to try to knock you out. And the keys to victory for Tyson Fury is that itself. He needs to come in, and he's got to play dirty. That's the only way he wins this fight. He's got to make sure he leans on Oleksandr Usyk on the ropes. He's got to put that pressure up. He's got to put constant pressure in a smart way, though. He has to make sure he uses them jabs. But the one thing I want to see more than anything is the body shots. When you got a guy like Oleksandr Usyk who's a mover, you have to chop the tree down from the bottom. You got to hit him where it hurts and where it's going to slow down his feet. So automatically I want to see him go jab, then to the body. I want him to use body work and vicious uppercuts. We saw a lot of uppercuts landed from Tyson Fury in the first fight. Now, apart from that, what I want to see is every time that Oleksandr Usyk wants to come in and exchange with Tyson Fury, he's got to clinch him up. And I really do want to see him fight out of the clinch. You know, something like Andrew Ruiz does. Andrew Ruiz is infamous for doing this. Against Anthony Joshua, he dropped him the first time for the same reason. He fought out of the clinch and landed that nasty hook. Except in this case, I want Tyson Fury to fight out of the clinch with a nasty uppercut and get Oleksandr Usyk when he's least expecting it. Now, apart from that, that's what Tyson Fury has to do. What does Oleksandr Usyk have to do to win? Nothing. It stays the same. All he has to do is put more volume and, improve what he already worked on. I just feel like Oleksandr Usyk's the smarter fighter. His IQ could fight generations and generations. I think he's good enough to defeat the likes of Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. Although, obviously, I'd pick those other guys. I think he could give him a great fight. And I just think this guy's an all-time great. But again, Tyson Fury's coming in to seek and destroy. So Oleksandr Usyk really does have to move a little bit more than usual. I want to see him do what he did to Anthony Joshua, where he was, moving laterally, giving the pendulum step, and, just making it hard for Anthony Joshua to breathe. He kept going on his outside foot, and he just made it a hard time for Anthony Joshua. Now, I do know that Oleksandr Usyk's almost knocking on 40, so he is getting older, and one person that's defeated every fighter is Father Time. Now, that could play a factor in this fight as well. But in this case, I do think he still has the edge. I do believe this is an uphill battle for Tyson Fury, but I could still see him winning. He's just got to follow those steps. He's got to make this a dirty fight, and he's got to make sure he just puts it all on Oleksandr Usyk. One more thing I'm going to say. I don't want to see Tyson Fury showboating. I do not want to see him taking this as a game. I know he has fun in there, but he's got to keep that guard up. With a guy like Oleksandr Usyk, he has sneaky power. It might not come off to everybody, and it might not look all that impressive, but when he catches you, it hurts. And every fighter he's been in the ring with, he's hurt. Maybe he hasn't dropped him, maybe he hasn't knocked him out, but he's hurt every heavyweight fighter he's fought in all his heavyweight fights. That being said, I got Oleksandr Usyk winning by decision. I do think it's going to be a closer fight than the first fight, and we might see a knockdown, an actual knockdown in this fight. Although my heart says Tyson Fury, because I just feel like it'd be better for the sport, and then we could possibly see Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. My mind and my brain says OLEKSANDR Usyk, and that's who I got winning this fight. Let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure you guys tune into TYSON to watch this great fight and undisputed showdown. Thank you again for tuning in. My name's Eric with the Pound for Pound Box channel, and we're out.